also great restaurant.
Residents of the royal family.
You know that boy reminded me of
Right, by the Nabateans, was one of their tombs. Between 40 and 70 after Christ. But when the Romans occupied the city in 114, they added the lower part. This looks like roofs, and that was all. When Christianity started place in Petra, maybe by Christianity, the Byzantines added arches, and they used it as a church. The second one, small color, of the name the salty because of its colors, and it is a little bit smooth to touch it. The third one, top the name the Corinthian tomb because of its vertical capitals, and the fourth one, top the name Thales tomb. That looks like a Thales. There are about 500 tombs here in Petra, but there is only one tomb for sure. We know for whom was carved. About 200 meters down to the Thales.
Nee, ik denk dat het heel erg je manier van doen is die
Bedouinen echt wel heel leuk trouwens.
Again, they used to live in tents, rock shelters, and they have built houses. They built houses out of rocks and mud. These stones are very near to their houses.
You're going to have 1,000 feet of film when you get home, eh?
It's called editing.
That wall, that's the old Jima. That's the restaurant. So we gotta get over the wall.
1214. Okay, now, you see all the royal tombs beside the high place of sacrifice at the very top where the river are, the big houses. Here where they used to keep the water that used to bring from Moses' spring. There was a semi-circular building that was known as the Nim Tayo. Nim Tayo. You know what's Nim?
Water.
If you watch the movies. Yeah, it's good, correct, but the Nim is a word, a woman. Half women, half fish. She was naked. She was sitting next to the Nimtayons to show the beauty of the things. No, it's serious. They had the long hair, and they used to cover their melons. That hair. It's a long story, but briefly, here were the issues.
Right, talk to me. This was the Roman temple from the Roman era. And this is the Roman gate when they took over this city and laid it out their own way.
Discovered by Brown University.
And here was there is the first and only Nabatean freestanding building called the Qasr al-Bint. That one was a temple probably dedicated for the main god, Jush around this area. What we can see of the temple from here is the eastern wall. Two stripes can be seen there, and these are the chemical wood, and they are called as anti-earthquake cushion. Yep. And the eastern wall got a cavity wall.
Hello.
And a gap between in order to get rid of humidity plus a step.
Here comes a traveler.
Tired. Okay, yeah. Rocks. Rocks and more rocks. This is beautiful. Look at all the different colors of rock strata. There's different minerals here. Silicon, phosphorus, ore, oil probably. Although that's not a mineral, but it's a resource. My precious.
Materials influenced by the caravans, and they did the same style. What was the style? The foundations, those underneath, and the wood through the stones. Now, in San Francisco and Japan, when they build high buildings, they put wood or materials through the floors. In case of earthquakes, that was fine. So this is what they did here. It is the only freestanding building in Petra which never ever destroyed by earthquakes or by water because of its foundations, and it is the main earthquake the main god. The rest of the city around museums, there's 850 steps to the monastery. So let's go have lunch.
And then walk up to the monastery.
Yeah.
No. Yes, but you'll Let's go.
Take my picture. Hold it here, way up here and way at the bottom.
Is it on now?
Yeah. Thank you. Turn around and say hi.
Hi from Tired. Hi, James.
The other. Frances!
Let's go. Good 20. Hi, baby. Good. 2 minutes, 1 minute. Hurry up!
He has a sword.
Heavy traffic.
Boyfriend! Your husband!
Betty. Miss Betty. Taking a picture. It's already raining.
Move over by the camels.
The nunnery, take a picture of the scenery. Thank you.
Go ahead, do it.
Sorry.
Watch out for fast camel.
dogs, there's going to be a really... That lead camel, the ones that you were on, it was bleeding right here. I know it. I told the guy, yes. I said, well, then I don't want to ride it.
Here's what typical tourists look like.
You could care
We're
less.
wiped out, spent. After Petra.
Good sleep tonight.
What does Petra mean in Greek?
Rock,
Rocks. What does
the elephant,
Petra means in Latin?
the elephant,
Rock. What does piedra
the fish.
mean in Spanish?
India, that's regulated. Camel rides.
Here they come. Who's coming?
Skin was all cut.
Francis said you...
Yeah. Katrina. Katrina. Great. Where are we?
Wadi means valley. Wadi Run.
And what's Wadi
Way
Run?
up on one of those hills is the tomb of Moses' brother. I don't know what his name is.
And Wadi Rum is the city where Lawrence of Arabia gathered the Arabs. As in Peter too. Was he Lawrence of Arabia, huh? Here, take my picture. It's already on. Nice and steady.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. I see.
That's why I stopped you here.
Say hi.
That.
Where are we?
sorry, the DVD is not working. But I'll give it to you as a gift. If there's a projection room in the ferry, you can watch it all together. What do you think?
No, you keep it.
You keep it. You keep it.
What is it?
It's a
It's not, this one is not working. This one is not working.
We'll rent it back at home.
About 30 years, 40 years ago, this street was an airport. Military airport. That's why you see it wide and fine. This area was empty. Like in this kind of villages, the Bedouin villages, there is a private school. The name of that school, a military school, was built by the army to teach the Bedouins everything for free, as education is a must. In that kind of schools, all the teachers, even the manager, are from the army every day for free. The houses here with the big pink lines, these are chicken houses. Chicken. With mountains. We are 1,100 meters above sea level right now. There are other names for this desert. The Moon Valley. Take the name the Moon Valley because the surface of this land looks like the moon's surface. If you've been there, you'll find out that they're really similar. And this area is best known because of its connection with Lawrence of Arabia, or Thomas Edward Lawrence. He was a British officer. When he first decided to come over, they were in Egypt, in Cairo, and the British. If you read the history of the, what did the British do in this area? And they decided to send Lawrence of Arabia. It's a long story, but they wanted to get more things about Jordan, about the Bedouins, about Lawrence of Arabia. They wanted to push north from Egypt into water, and they do the plastic pipes. Again, this desert is best known in the Middle East because of its connections or Lawrence of Arabia. At the end, it ended up with Lawrence of Arabia here in Wadi Rum. He loved them and he led with them, with their leader. Lawrence of Arabia went back to England. He was writing a book telling the truth about what happened here. So he was on his way for a meeting in England, riding his motorcycle, and he got killed. Who killed him? Nobody knows. He got killed in 1934. But if you read the books, they would tell you that he died in accident, motorbike accident. No. And we see the continuation of the of Al-Hijaz traffic trail line here that was designed before by the Ottomans in 1908. But this line was never completed. The one that was built by the Ottomans to connect the Saudi Arabia with Jordan, Syria, and Turkey. The Great Arab Revolt often attacked it. Again, we rebuilt it in 1964, and the name has changed to Al-Khazneh Railway according to the train. We might see it in a while. That train designed to get potassium, cement, phosphate, and minerals from all over Jordan to Aqaba, where the factories are. And the reason why they're taking them to Aqaba, that Aqaba is the only port in the area. And the Nabateans, but that temple completely destroyed by flash floods and earthquakes. Again, we had an earthquake in 1927. It was really strong. We had one 14 years ago, but that one was lazy, not good enough to finish us. the area here is divided into two parts. There is this gather in front of that mountain. If you count them, you'll find out that there are really seven. They looked like 7 fingers like 10 years ago. This is all what you need. If you don't need your bags, just leave them here in the bus. Are you okay to watch the movie?
Yes.
Okay, it's worth it. So please get ready. We go off the bus in a minute. So you see the 7 pillars of wisdom? That's it. To the left hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just count them. There is a tower inside the visitors center where you can climb to take good pictures of the 7 pillars of wisdom, but you don't have to climb all the steps. There is an umbrella in the middle there where you can just...
This is Wadi Run of Lawrence and Arabia fame. This is the desert where Lawrence of Arabia gathered the Bedouins, Arabs, to fight the Ottomans.
The pillars, 2 different rocks.
No, oh, they might, yeah. No, they're talking about the big lumps. Each one, there's one.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No.
Okay, now, that's the 7 pillar wisdom. Just take pictures from here. But if you like to climb the steps to get there, it's up to you. And toilets, those for men, those for women, those for men, okay? You have a supermarket if you need water. I provide you a picture from بالانجليزي انجلش.
A mystifying stillness envelops the endless vistas of the charmed city, whose mysteries are still unsolved. Edifices embellished with unique sculptures, unequal architecture, exceptional array of frescoes and art pieces. Sweeping tunes stir the desire to unravel the meaning of life. Water has one meaning: life itself. Earth embraces the brilliance of sculpture. The wind is ecstatic, and fire radiates light and color. In Wadi Run, there's a fusion of elements like nowhere else. Mountains of sand and sediment, carried by water, form the sandstone rocks, cracked by earthquakes and ancient and blind rivers. Mountains face the clouds, a vast boundless desert, dunes a blazing rose, submissiveness before the magnificence of the sea and its surrender. In the beginning there was water. In the depths of mountains waters fell, inviting the ancient Byzantines to build dams to preserve water contents for the following years. Not a single Byzantine temple is without a wash basin, a proof of the significance of cleansing for Arab Byzantines. Later the Romans followed suit and construct dams. The land is content with the provision of the skies, quenching the juniper and basil shrubs, letting the wild fig branches push their way through mountain cracks. Some plants must blossom before the wind blows its pollen elsewhere, along with the sand. The disparity in temperature between mountain peak and desert, the numerous intricate windings, the effect of shade and light, create an unusual environmental system. Rome inhabitants are not tempted by a walled city, but by the advantages of Rome. So they live the uniqueness of the location, as did their ancestors before them. The land has witnessed the era of Byzantine civilization, and before that the Thamudi, followed by the Greeks and the Romans. Roman inhabitants take pride in the fact that the great Arab revolt raised up high on the land under the leadership of Sheikh Hussein bin Ali and his sons, Prince Faisal, Abdullah and Ali, and today Rome enjoys much attention by His Majesty King Abdullah II. The Hijaz Railway stands witness to the events of the past century. Lawrence fell in love with the place and described it in his book, which he named The 7 Pillars of Wisdom. Roman inhabitants continue to take abode and subsist off the land's fauna and flora, baking their bread on an outside bonfire. The fire still burns under the Arabic coffee pots, for coffee has plenty of meaning and symbols for the better. When others discovered the uniqueness of the site, it became a favorite spot to explore and live all the unique experiences that only Rome can offer, guided by locals familiar with each speck of sand like the palm of their own hands. Rome dwellers rejoice their setting and celebrate the arrival of their guests in their own special way. They are the masters of the place. Stars illuminate the hills and desert scape. Nature here is somber. With each sunrise, the passages and fords light up. Rays of light penetrate the land, turning the dunes into a silver drape. In the pinnacle of heat, colors either fade or intensify. The horizon illuminates with a multitude of color. And when the sun sets, light gradually begins. And night engulfs the Wadi, as though Rome was a city turning off its lights. A speck of sand, the essence of sculpture. From the sand rise the mountains, awesome and hypnotizing. At times they connect, and at others separate, to form a modern skyscraper. Inscriptions, galleries, outlines, creations, and compositions marked by the signatures of older times. One day, when skies are clear blue, light creeps into the hollows and knolls of mountains. rolling sand in a wavy ocean. When the storm calms down, the Wadi witnesses transformations. Dunes are formed, the wind carries the seeds of plants. The dunes blossom, the trees climb the hilltops. The adventurous spirit relishes round, wide open for hiking, mountain climbing, and flying. In the background, the sound of shepherd's calls, herdsmen singing, and bleating of sheep echoes in the land. The unique nature of Run has inspired interested parties and officials on the environment and tourism to take conservation measures against tampering and pollution. Run was named a natural reserve. A unique, humbling experience at the Vista, manifesting nature's elements all at once. Water, fire, earth, and wood. This legendary city of perpetual metamorphosis, rich with mystery and obscurity, provides man with a refuge in the confinement of the modern city. Develops the endless vistas of a charmed city, whose mysteries are still unsolved.
We have to stop and figure out the credit cards before we get on the ship. So when we have to go for that.
Okay, okay, more people here on this side. Those who like to sit here, could you get them there? حضرتك؟ Okay, please. You could sit them there. Like,
Jump!
please.
One person in here.
Jump!
خليهم يطلعوا ورا يا رب. خليهم يطلعوا ورا.
It's better to sit in the back.
ورحات السيارات ورحات يا
Come on, let you answer.
Okay, here's Betty in the back of a truck. Another fine mess you've gotten us into.
This was Frances's fault.
We're in this little truck. Rolling around.
6 of us.
Kitty Lion when I need Kitty Lion.
I want to get back.
Kitty Lion can help me right now.
Kitty Lion and Toady.
Out back. There's a bit pretty desolate there. There's a big area. A desolate area. Land.
It's worse than Disney World or
Get off.
On a motorbike.
He's got an off-road apparatus.
It's got a snorkel and big tires.
Oh, wow.
It's his It's this expensive toy.
Yeah.
Enjoys that.
Does that know the difference between men and boys? Price of the
Price of their toys. That's right.
Is that the tour guide with us, or did he?
Thank God we have an extra hour in the morning.
So Lawrence rode his camels and horses through here, huh? We should have just rented the movie. We actually did you? Before coming?
But I
That
don't
was
want
our-
to watch it now.
That was our very intellectual research. We rented that, and then a woman named Golda, which is real helpful for the historical
Ingrid
background.
Bergman started, yeah, that was her last movie.
Yeah.
She was dying of breast cancer when she made that. Yeah, I don't want to go down there.
Oh, that's those men.
Their cats that dropped there that fell out. The guy went to get them.
So we're going to, is there an actual monument?
Oh yeah, I said the interest of those fellas. Yeah.
People climbing the sand dune. Tell us what this is, Betty.
This is a monument to Lawrence of Arabia, and the numbers are 1914.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a larger one that another Arabs, when they defeated the Ottomans, made that, they appreciated him and made that monument.
So Abdullah was the leader of the great Arab rebel.
Hello. I'm in a big canyon. So you wanted to come to the desert. Wadi Run. Hi, James.
Did you show him the kids up there? Sliding down the hill?
Yeah.
All over the world, there are brochures saying, don't go to Jordan, don't go to Jordan. Yeah, I don't blame them. If you are in America right now and you're watching the news, that Jordan is really surrounded by Israel, Syria, Lebanon, Egypt, all these countries. You'll be afraid to come over. But it is getting better right now.
We're here.
Don't go to Syria.
That's why they have some conflicts. But it is okay. It will be fine in a few years. Like not a few years, a few days, or a few hours. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yes. It's a double tree.
Oh, it's an elk rider.
Double trees.
Trees. Trees.
Yeah.
Now we are about to see the American embassy in Aqaba. McDonald's, exactly.
This is the consulate.
Have you been to Egypt?
This is the consulate.
Have you been to Egypt, to the pyramids? It's very funny, you go to the pyramids there, those are three means.
To go to the pyramids, you can't go.
Yeah, look at them dancing.
Aqaba Gate, the building to the right-hand side, is the a place where you can have alcoholic drinks. As Muslims, we're not allowed to drink alcoholic drinks, especially in public. But in Jordan, it's not a crime if you drink, but not in public, like outside. So.
Your ship after 12, that you wouldn't see anybody.
Really?
Every
Where are you talking about?
There'll be no one your age on the. Yeah. The ship.
Tired and they're getting themselves ready for the next day. Oops, 2 minutes. I think we get there 7:05.
That's
It's
all right.
crowded.
That's okay.
Look, all these people are going to the southern beaches, so we will be our holidays. Yesterday is a holiday, today is a holiday. That's why everybody is coming from the north. Now, in the northern part of Georgia, like in Amman, they came to Zarqa district and Erbil. It's snowing there and raining. So they're coming here because the weather is really cool in Aqaba. And Aqaba is a special economic zone, so they could spend 3-4 days here for 100 or 300 US dollars.
Look at Made in China.
Yeah, you don't be wondering if you see them sleeping on the streets here, because hotels are really fully booked and really expensive.
What is the holiday?
A holiday is I don't know how you call it. The Labor's Day.
Labor Day.
Labor Day.
It's a workers' holiday. Labor Day.
We have it too in September.
You call it Labor's?
Labor Day.
Labor?
Francis, look to the left up that street.
Oh yeah.
There's a man with 4 wives. Look.
Where?
Yeah, on the left. See?
Oh, all the way, they're all
All together.
they're all together.
Go to an early grave, you guys.
Real hurdle.
They can't handle one. How can I handle 4?
Exactly. They're going to go to an early grave. They try that.
And then they have to leave everything to all 4 wives. That's not good.
Police aren't helping. See, cars are double parking. Yeah, well, they're, yeah.
This boy's just looking.
They're saying hi.
Cute.
They're in a holiday spirit.
Oh, red lights.
This kid's coming up the bicycle the wrong way.
Ooh, look at that. Roasted chicken.
17 of that car.
There it is. Moving a bit.
Cute!
Who's worried?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, who's wearing?
I was wearing.
I like it here.
After 24 years. And for you, as a single woman from Europe, from America, from anywhere, you're not allowed to travel there alone.
No.
Just with your husband.
Yes.
Could my husband go alone?
Ah, sorry?
Yes.
Could the husband go alone?
Yeah.
Of course.
With
he
your
can.
husband,
He's a
no
man.
problem. But lonely traveler, no way. your handbag, your backpack, your sunglasses,